What's up, guys? Sorry for absent. I had a little problem with my studying with my family. Okay, now it's a final audiobook. Okay, let's go. Sonny turned to Tessio. Any leads on Luca? Tessio shook his head. Not at all. Solota must have snatched him. Sonny's murder. Murder. Christ, I hope Luca isn't fighting against us. It is the one thing I'd be afraid of. Commander Tessio, Tessio, how do you two guys figure it? Clemente said slowly. Anybody could run. Look at Polly. But with Luca, he was a man who could only go one way. The Godfather was the only thing he believed in, the only man he feared. But not only that, the Ansonobi respected your father. No, Luca would never betray us. I think maybe he's just went off someplace for a few days. We'll be hearing from him anytime now. Sonny turned to Tessio. Any man can turn traitor. Luca was very touchy. Maybe the Don offended him some ways. It could be. I think so. That Salazar gave him a little surprise. We should expect the worst. Sonny said to all of them. Salazar should get the word soon about Polygata. How will it affect him? Samantha said grimly. I would know it will make him think. He will know the Conlon family are not fools. He will realize that he was very lucky yesterday. Sonny said sharply. That wasn't luck. Salazar was planning that 4 weeks. It must have tailed the old man to his office every day and watch his routine. They bought Polly and off and maybe Luca. But they were unlucky, not lucky. Those buttons meant they hired weren't good enough that the old man moved too quick. If they had killed him, I would have had to make a deal, and Salazar would have won. And one of the bottom men brought a bowl of spaghetti in from the kitchen. Chicken. I wanted to say chicken. Sorry. The kitchen and then some plates, forks, and wine. They ate as they talked. Michael watched in amazement. He didn't eat, and neither did Tom, but Sonny, Slamanza, and Stacy dug in. It was almost comical. They continued their discussion. Michael spoke up. I know I'm an amateur in this, but amateur it means like I'm a beginner in this area. But from everything you guys said about Salazar, I guess he has an ace up his sleeve. Um, he has an ace up his sleeve. It means he has like something special, something like more. He might be ready to pull off something real tricky. That would put him back on top. If we could figure out what they would be in the driver's seat. Sounded looked at him thoughtfully for a moment. Then he said to Tessio, "How about the hospital? Your man got it covered?" For the first time during the conference, Tessio seemed to be absolutely sure of his ground, outside and inside. Like got it covered means like you to take care of it. Take care, like take care. Got it covered. He's right around the clock. The cops have it covered pretty good too. Around the clock, like all the time on the clock, no matter night, morning, day, all the time. Got it. The police take care hospital. Oh. Detectives at the bathroom door waiting to question the old man. They can't get at the door, not anyway. Sounded titled back in his chair. It wouldn't be me. They have to do business with me. They need the family machine. He grunted at Michael. I wondered I wonder if it's you. Maybe Salot's figure to snatch you and hold you for a hostage to make a deal. Michael saw Michael saw it. Here there goes my day with Kate. Sonny wouldn't let him out of the house, but Hagen said impatiently, no, he could have snatched Mike anytime if he wanted insurance. But everybody knows that Mike is not in the family business. Michael sighed with relief. Good, he said. I have to go into town tonight. Why? Sonny asked sharply. Michael groaned. I figure I'll drop into the hospital and visit the old man, see Mom and Connie, and I got some other things to do, like the Don. Michael never told his real business, and now he didn't want to tell Sonny he was seeing Kay Adams. There was a loud murmur of voices in the kitchen. Samantha went out to see what was happening. When he came back, he was holding Luca Brothers' bulletproof vest in his hands. Wrapped in the vest was a huge dead fish. Suddenly lit a cigar and took a shot of whiskey. Michael said, "What the hell does that fish mean?" It was Hagen who answered him. The fish means that Luca Brother is sleeping on the bottom of the ocean. He said it's an old stolen message. Chapter 8. When Michael Coleman went into the city that night, it was a depressed spirit. He felt that he was involved in the family business against his will. And now, going to see Kay, he felt quietly about her also. He had never been completely honest with her about his family. He had told her about them, but always with little jokes and colorful anecdotes that made them seem like some adventures. When he got to the hotel, Kate was waiting for him in the lobby. They said they had dinner together and some drinks. What time are you going to visit your father? Kate asked. Michael looked at his watch. Wait an hours and at 8:30. I think I'll go over. Everybody has left. They let me up. He has a private room and his own nurses, so I can just sit with him for a while. I don't think he can talk, but I have to show respect. Kay said quietly, I feel so sorry for your father. He seemed like such a nice man in the wedding. I can believe it's the things the papers are printing about him. I'm sure most of it is not true, Michael said politely. I don't think so either. He loved her. He trusted her, but he would never tell her anything about his father or the family. She was an outsider. What about you? Kay asked. Are you going to get mixed up in this gang war the papers are talking about? Michael Grant unbuttoned his jacket and held it wide open. Look, no guns, he said. Kay laughed. It was getting late, and they went up to their room. She mixed a drink for both of them, and sat on his lap as they drank. As they fell back on the bed together and made love with all their clothes on. Their mouths glued together. When they were finished, they lay very still, feeling the heat of the bodies burning through their clothes. Kay murmured, is it what you soldier call a quickie?" "Yeah," Michael said. They dust quickly, or really fast. They dozed off until Michael suddenly started up anxiously. So, oh my God, if you know this word, maybe I don't pronounce correctly. I'm not pronouncing correctly this word, but I knew this word anxiously, yeah. And looked in his watch. Damn, he said, it's nearly 10. I have to go down to the hospital. And he went to the bathroom to wash up and comb his hair. Kay came in after him, but put her arms around his waist from behind. When are we going to get married? She asked. Oh my god, this is really scary. For me, it's a really scary question. Whenever you say, Michael said, as soon as this family quiets down and my old man gets better, I think you'd better explain things to your parents. So, what should I explain? Kay said quietly. Michael ran the combs through his hair. Just says it. You've met a brave, handsome Italian guy. Top marks at Dartmouth. Dartmouth. Distinguished Service Cross. There is a word plus the Purple Heart. Honest, hard-working, but his father is a mafia chef who has to kill bad people, sometimes bribe high government officials, and his work gets shot full of holes himself, but it has nothing to do with his honest, hard-working son. You think you can remember all that? Okay, let go his body and lean against the door of the bathroom. Is he really? She said. Does he really? She said. Paused. Kill people? Michael finished combing his hair and I don't really know, he said. Nobody really knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. Before he went out the door, she asked, when I will see you again? She had never felt so close to him, never so much in love, and if someone had told her she would to see Michael again until 3 years passed, she would not have been able to bear the pain of it. Oh, sorry. Oh, what time is it now? Good, great. When Mike got out of the cab in front of the French hospital, he was surprised to see that the street was completely deserted. When he entered the hospital, he was even more surprised to find the lobby empty. Damn it! What the hell were Lamans and Tassie doing? A couple of other men should have been in the lobby at least. It was almost 10:30 at night. Michael was tense and alert now. He didn't stop at the information desk. He already knew his father's room number up on the first floor. He took the self-service elevator. Oddly enough, nobody stopped him until he reached the nurse's station on the fourth floor. But he went right past her and on to his father's room. There was no one outside the door. What the hell were they two detectives who were supposed to be waiting around to guard and question the old man? Where the hell were Tasso and Slamanza's people? Could there be someone inside the room? But the door was open. Michael went in. There was a figure in the bed, and Michael could see the father's face, tubes, hand beside the bed, and ran into his nose. Michael stayed there for a few moments to make sure his father was all right, and then backed out of the room. He told the nurse, my name is Carl. My name is Carl Leon. I just wanted to sit with my father. What happened to the detectives who were supposed to be guarding him? Oh, your father just had too many visitors and interfered with hospital service, she said. The police came and made them all leave about 10 minutes ago. And then just 5 minutes ago I had to call the detectives to the phone for an emergency alarm from their headquarters. And then they left too. But don't worry, I look in on your father often. I can hear any sound from his room. That's why we leave the doors open. Thank you, Michael said. I'll sit with him for a little while, okay? She smiled at him, just for a little bit, and then I'm afraid you'll have to leave. It's the rules, you know. Michael went back into his father's room. Through the hospital operator called the house in Long Beach. Sonny answered. Michael whispered, Sonny, I'm down at the hospital. Listen, there is nobody here. No Tessa's people, no detectives at the door. The old man was completely unprotected. His voice was trembling. There was a long silence, and then Sonny's voice came. This allows us to move you we're talking about. Michael said, that was, I figured too. Jesus Christ said, has that bastard Salazar got the New York the police department in the pocket too? Take it easy, kid. Sonny, his voice was quiet. We got lucky again with you. Was you going to visit the hospital so late? Stay in the old man's room. Lock the door from the inside. I'll have some man there inside of 15 minutes soon as I make some calls. Just sit tight and don't panic, okay, kid? I won't panic, Michael said. For the first time since it had all started, he felt furious and anger rising in him, a cold hatred for for his father's enemies. He had up the phone and ran the buzzer for the nurse. When the nurse came in, he said, I want you to get frightened, but we have to move my father right away to another room or another floor. The nurse said, that's ridiculous. We have to get permission from the doctor. Michael spoke very quickly. You've read about my father in the papers? You've seen that there is no one here tonight to guard him? No, I just gotten word some man will come into the hospital to kill him. Please believe me and help me. He was very persuasive. Persuasive. Do you have any empty room? Michael whispered. At the end of the hall, the nurse said. It was done in a matter of a moment, very quickly and very efficiently. At the moment he heard his father's voice from the bed. Hoarse but full of strength. Michael, is it Michael? Is it you? What happened? What is it? Michael leaned over the bed. He took his father's hand in his. It's Mike, he said. Now listen, don't make any noise at all, especially if somebody calls out your name. Some people want to kill you, understand? But I'm here, so don't be afraid. It's not. It's words. It's Michael's words. But I'm here, so don't be afraid. Uncle is still no fully conscious, and what had happened to him the day before, yet smiled on his youngest son, wanted to tell him, but it was too much effort. Why should I be afraid now? Strange men have come to kill me ever since I was 12 years old. Chapter and okay, where we finished chapter 8, and I wanna finish in this moment. Thanks for watching, and it's not the last part of this audiobook today. If I have time, I will make another video of this audiobook Godfather. Please comment below. Do you like this book? Do you wanna uh, listen next chapters, next parts of this book? Comment below, please. Thanks for watching me, and I think you enjoyed this video, and have a good one.